Hi there, I'm Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make our area such a great place to live. Today I am at Babe Yoga with Houri. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about how Babe Yoga came to be.
Sure. So Babe Yoga, I would say, started out of a spark of inspiration. I just really wanted to create a space that was just dedicated to energy. I'm a strong believer in energy, and I had a difficult time finding that because I've been practicing yoga for such a long time, for over 20 years. And some studios are great, but you're just in and out. And I really wanted to create that sacred space that gives that energy of, come in, be yourself, and let's share our energy together and just be who you are and just practice yoga.
Well, and I love too how there's such an emphasis on like your sexiness and your womanhood and everything. So,
Right.
And I know that you also have a background in like fashion. So how did that all kind of tie together?
Sure. As we were mentioning before, I think yoga chose me, not the other way around. I never really imagined that I would have a yoga studio. I knew I loved yoga, but to this extent, I never really imagined it. But I think it was just meant for me. So my background is actually in accounting. I went to Chapman University here in Orange. As an auditor, I worked for KPMG. And we did auditing for financial institutions, and I was great at my job, but just something didn't feel like it was me.
Something was missing.
Something was missing.
Okay.
So over the years, being a mom, I got married, and just transitioning from that, I did a couple of retreats, one in Costa Rica and one in Hawaii.
Ooh, fun.
And that kind of changed my perspective and outlook and give me the opportunity to look within and inspire me to just as well go to fashion school, because that's something that's always been my passion from a very young age. And after doing that journey, it just taught me so much, about business, about following your dreams. And that's my background. And in terms of the studio, I was just always I loved yoga, and how it all came together. It's kind of hard to explain or pin down and saying this is how it happened. It just naturally kind of flowed.
Yeah,
I would say.
That's cool that you kind of took all of the elements of different parts of your life that really like lit you up. You've got that. I know you still like accounting, like you're a smart businesswoman.
Well, I have to like it for my business. I have to do it.
Yes. So you're doing that, and then you do your fashion, and obviously look how you're dressed. You've got some cute stuff here. And then the yoga itself, I mean, you're basically creating a community so that other people can find, what lights them up too.
Definitely. That's what we want to offer to the community, and it's been so amazing. We've only been open for 2 weeks, but just the energy of everybody that's coming in here just been so positive, and women coming in here saying thank you for creating a space where we can just practice and connect with one another. And I think that's been the most rewarding part.
Yeah. And so how do you envision, or what is your plan? Because you mentioned that you wanted it to be less of a place where you just like kind of check in and check out as far as a yoga studio.
Definitely.
How are you looking to create that here where it's
for Babe Yoga, my vision for Babe Yoga is to it's not just a business. I want it to be a wellness hub for the community. What we're planning on doing is a lot of retreats, offering it to the community, wellness workshops. We're actually doing a meditation workshop this coming Thursday.
Oh, nice.
Candlelight meditation. So we want to definitely also partner with a lot of wellness businesses within the community to offer everything that we can to encourage a healthy lifestyle. That's what's the most important thing for us, and I know for a lot of wellness companies as well.
No, I love the idea of kind of bringing in the retreats and all of that to it, because
definitely.
I mean that's part of where you said you found yourself, really.
Yes, it's very beautiful because it just gives you that opportunity to dive deeper, and see what your goals are, and I think it doesn't have to be a retreat. It could be just a vacation, I think, as well. And just kind of thinking, what is it that I'm looking for? So that's what's planning. That's what's ahead for Babe Yoga, is just to expand.
Amazing.
Within those dimensions.
And so now we're over at right by the Newport Back Bay.
Right.
And in this center here, there's a lot of different businesses too that kind of align with your vision. I mean, we're right by Coffee Dose, prime audience for you, I'm sure, just like the demographics and everything. And then you've got the new mom school upstairs. You've got the Tiny Tooth Co. I mean, lots of moms and women that need this type of a space. But how do you feel like babe yoga in a world where, Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, there's a lot of different wellness and, health studios.
Right.
What do you think is like your key differentiator?
Yes, there are we're very lucky to have amazing wellness centers and businesses here. But I think what's different for us is we really focus on that energy of being a woman.
Yeah.
And the fact that we don't want people to come in and feel like you have to be a certain way, because I feel like as a woman, life's tough enough. You go through stages. You think you have to fit in a certain way. We don't want that. We want your energy as you are. Okay. So we want women to come in here and just be themselves.
Yeah.
Because that's really your power, when you can share a part of who you are with the world. Yeah. That's what we want. And I think that's what makes us different.
Yeah. No, that's a really good way to look at it and to position yourselves. And, like I said before on the website, you point out the whole, every woman is different. Just experience your own sensuality, your own sexiness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our motto, as you know, is celebrate sexy.
Yeah.
I think as women, we are all sexy, whether any size, any shape, any color. And I think it's very important because, again, the world just pressures us to conform in a certain way or look a certain way and feel a certain way. It shouldn't be that way. And every woman is beautiful.
Yeah.
Every woman is perfect. And I think that's what I want to encourage.
Yeah.
Babe yoga.
I love that. I think that's a really important message that gets lost a lot in this area too.
Yes.
Everybody's sort of like trying to fit in or compete and whatnot. So to just have people come to a space where they can really feel like themselves is really great to do.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about fashion.
Sure.
Yeah. So you had a passion for that. You went to school for it. Obviously, your studio is designed beautifully.
Thank you.
That was all you. So how else are you bringing that into babe yoga? Do you have like a line of clothing or anything ahead?
Maybe in the future. Yeah. Never say never. I would love to do that. Yeah. I did do fashion school fit in downtown LA. And my goal was to do buying. The funny thing is I'm actually doing that right now through the lines that I'm bringing to the studio.
Nice.
So I've become my own buyer, which is great.
Yes.
And my sense of, I would say, fashion and style is just the uniqueness. Yeah. So we're not about having the lines that you see everywhere else. We currently are only carrying 3 lines. Okay. One is based in New York. It's Michi. And then one is my favorite, which is what I'm wearing actually right now. It's a Venezuelan brand, Porta Bras. They're amazing line, great quality. And the last one is actually from Las Vegas, Agent 84. It's all about that like sexy woman, the glam and the glitter, and people have been loving it.
Oh, so, yes.
Yeah. And then what we're planning on doing is rotating the fashion.
Okay.
Not having the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Which I think makes it exciting, and it'll give other designers the opportunity to highlight their own line. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm planning on also working with local designers as well because I want to encourage that.
Yeah, that seems like a really good fit for you.
Thank you.
Yes. And so as far as like other people that are in the studio sort of teaching the classes, you guys have a great Instagram.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit more about like what you can expect when you come here, who's teaching.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been blessed with such a beautiful, amazing team of 8 or 9 women. And they're all different, but they bring that extra. They bring themselves into the studio. So we have actually what I'm actually also proud of is we have an international type of team. We have Brazilian teachers, we have Russian, we have American. So I really I love that because I think it's about building that community and having those people be together and feel like a team. So when they come into the studio, I think every teacher is different, but they're all amazing in their own way. But anytime you come to the studio, expect elevation of energy. Yeah. When you come in here, I know all the teachers, they're amazing. They're happy. Just that feeling of welcome. And this is your place to just be who you are.
Yeah. I came in for one of your classes already.
Yes, that was great. That's how we met.
Yes. Your grand opening was fantastic.
Thank you.
Lots of energy there. And the class was really, really great. So I guess it is worth pointing out that right now all of the classes are heated.
They are.
Yeah.
All our classes are heated because I love practicing in a heated environment. I think it just helps with warming up a little bit faster. But that doesn't mean we're not going to have classes in the future that might not be heated.
Yeah.
But that's how we're starting out right now.
Yeah. Well, it felt really good. I mean,
Thank
there was
you.
no way to like not come in here and just feel like loosened up a little bit so you could
Exactly.
really get into the flow of the yoga.
Of course.
Yeah.
And just like any other class, all the classes, if you ever feel overwhelmed with the heat, the best thing is just to lay down and just take that deep breath and just go with your flow. There's no really pressure to outdo one another, which is the best part, I think, of yoga.
Yeah. And then one thing too, I wanted to point out is like, what sort of things do people need to expect that they should bring? Because every yoga studio is different.
Right. So here, when I was creating a studio, I really wanted to have the mats already included because that was one of the things I did not like is getting my mat and carrying it from studio to studio.
Yeah.
Because if you want the nice mats, they're very heavy.
Yeah.
So all mats are included. We have all Bala equipment, which is beautiful equipment that's actually based in LA. And when they come in here, what's required is a yoga mat towel. That's a must because, again, we're providing the towels and our classes are heated for safety reasons. We definitely encourage socks as well. We do have Pilates classes and fusion of yoga and Pilates. And just water, come to class hydrated. But we have water station for free for all our students, which I think, again, is very important to give to all your students. And just have fun. Yeah. You know, even if it's your first class, just go with it. There's no pressure of just being the best. Just do you and that day. And I think that's all you can do. Yeah. I mean, I felt like there was no pressure or competition. Everybody was very focused on themselves. Right. And I love that the mats were here and they're really nice quality. Thank you. Yeah. And the water station. Yes. Good to have. Yes. Great to have, actually. Definitely. So what's ahead for you guys? What are you expecting to see in the next year here at Babe Yoga? What's ahead? It's not that it's hard to say. We're definitely seeing a lot of support, so we're definitely be growing. Yeah, a lot. I see us definitely adding a lot more classes, like I mentioned before. Yeah, and a lot more workshops, I would say, and just a lot of exciting things coming ahead. Yeah, but the capacity, I don't know because it's so exciting and new. Yeah, so we're open. We have a very open mindset here, and we just want to say yes to all the opportunities that align with us. So we're excited to see what's ahead. I have a random question, but are men allowed here? Of course. We actually had our first babe man. Okay. Am I the official first babe Drew? This is for you if you're watching. Such a great support. He was such a nice man. A babe man. I love it. Everybody is welcome. Of course, it is intended for the women, but we welcome everybody. Okay. I love that. Okay, cool. I think that's really important to put out there. It is. Yes. It really is. Okay, great. And so where can people find you online? We're everywhere. Yeah, you are. Marketing director. She's the best, Elizabeth. You can find us in person, which I think is always the best way. If you're around, please come say hi. We're right next to Coffee Dose. If you're grabbing a coffee, come say hello. I'm here. If I'm not here, the teachers are here to say hi to you. But you can also find us through our app is the easiest way, babyyoga.com. We're on the website. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Anywhere you can think of, you can find us. Yeah, and you do have great social media, so definitely check it out. You'll kind of know the girls behind the scenes, but that is coming in is definitely the best way to do it. Definitely. Come see us. All right. Well, Houri, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for giving Babe Yoga the opportunity and highlighting us as a business here in Costa Mesa. We're very happy. Okay. Bye.